I'm coming to you from the Garden of Eden. The Mormons told me it was in Jackson County, Missouri. I've been here walking all over Jackson County. I used to live on Morningside Avenue in, Blue Springs, Missouri. And so anyway, can you hear my my jungle? I'm here in the jungle in Jackson County. I'm climbing through the trees. I put my machete down for just a minute here. I want to rant. Now, you know me. I'm a calm person. I don't rant, rave, and I don't have very many opinions on anything. I'm just kind of a quiet, sweet guy that reclines in my recliner in my room until one of you assholes bugs me. Then, see, Monson calls every time I'm on the phone. Who is that? I have to take a look here. Alright. Hold on. Hello, is this President Monson? Yes, Brother Monson. How can I help you? Yes, I was. Lansing, Michigan. Okay. Alright, bye. Monson never has anything to say. He's more senile than I am. He just calls. That he doesn't know what to say. Anyway, I want to make a comment that I've been making more and more to my wife. I don't think it's a good idea to make this comment to your wife, but you know me. It's just in the brain, out the mouth. That's it. I can't control myself. I'm mentally ill. I take $800 worth of meds a month, and I'm still not normal. Anyway, here's what I'm pissed about. I'm bipolar, and I don't think I'm that different than most bipolar people, except I'm not in jail, and I've never been in jail, and I hope to leave this life without ever being in one of your jails. But anyway, my idea of a world is a lot more perfect than the world that I have been assigned to. Now, there's no gods. I'm an atheist. You know that. And it's just by happen chance that I jumped out of the ocean. And I got to live with you people. Now, I'm getting close to dying. Old age. I'm pushing 70. And pushing it pretty hard. I've warned my children and my wife. And I said, you know, when the bard goes down, it's going to be a happy day. Now, I'm going to be cremated. I don't want 6 wives pissing on my gravestone. But it's okay. If I'm cremated, they can sprinkle me in Marie Osmond's panties. So that will make the bard happy. Anyway, that would be a good going away present. So anyway, here's where I'm at. My car battery went dead in the new car, old car that I bought. Hang on, hell. Car's got 105,000 miles on it. It's in perfect condition when I buy it. And a week later, the battery's gone. I go, uh-oh, uh-oh. So, I take the battery to Jiffy Lube. And Jiffy Lube puts magic oil on the battery, and they put their hands on it, and they start to heal it. And they say to me, the battery is good. I said, the battery's not good. It won't start the car. Well, the battery's good. What about the alternator? Is it charging the battery? Yeah, 14 amps. Strong as hell. Is the battery holding the charge? Oh, holds the charge. I said, listen, you assholes, it doesn't start. If you park it more than 2 or 3 days, it's dead. So they said, well, we don't know what's wrong with it, but we think it's good. I said, then why don't you drive the fucking car? I can't get it to start. So anyway, my sweet wife, she came over one night. I was trying to get the car started, and I called Geico, the little the little what is he? He's transient. I know that he's everywhere, but he's an iguana. I think he's an iguana. Maybe he's just a gecko, but he's a cross between a gecko and iguana. And I hate iguanas. Geckos, they can come to my house anytime. So I called Geico the first time, and they came to tow me, or they came to jump me. I've been jumped before. Any of you girls can jump me anytime you want. But anyway. 3 or 4 days later, the battery goes dead again. Because I thought it was going to be good because Jiffy Lube said it was good. So I called the second time. Now the second time was heart attack experience. Geico said to me, and fairly so, they said, we're going to go ahead and jump you one more time, but you need to fix the car because we're not coming out to jump that car ever again. Okay, so I called the old boy, and he was supposed to come and jump the car. 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours I was sitting there. I couldn't even listen to the radio because the battery was dead. So I'm singing, "Come, come, ye saints, no joy and fear. Push your shoulder to the wheel, and I'm a child of God." You know, pretty soon there was a crowd around me. Well, anyway, me and the Geico and the tow company had a three-way conversation that only I spoke. And the old truck driver said, I couldn't find the address. And I said, well, you got your head up your ass. You lived in this city for over 50 or 60 years. I gave you the exact address, and you're a moron. Don't pay him, Geico. So anyway. So, okay, I'm going to go over to Walmart. Oh, okay, going to Walmart. So I take the car in, and I say to the Walmart guy, the battery is dead. It won't start the car. So he puts a little machine on it, the same magic oil that Jiffy Lube put on it, and goes, the battery's good, and the alternator's charging at 14 amps. I said, the car won't hold the charge. Well, let me put it on the big charger, and it'll tell us a story. So I had to sit there for like an hour, and he got the big charger, and he comes back, and he says, you're right. The big charger says it's not holding the charge. It's being charged, but it's not holding the charge. You need a new battery. So $85 later, I put the battery in the car. 2 days later, the car won't start. You people, the world you make me live in, I don't want to go out the door. None of you can do a job. The job you're paid for, you have no idea. How to make a hamburger, how to fix a battery, how to do anything. So I'm trying to be calm, and I told Mercy, I said, I'm going back to the doctor, and I'm going to get a PRN, a prescription for Valium every damn day. I can't live in this world, and it's been that way for 67, 68 years. So I take the car back to Walmart. They put it on the big machine. Now, this is the god of a battery diagnosis machine. And it comes back and it says, the battery's good, the alternator is good, the car is good, you're bad. I go, I'm not bad. The car wouldn't start. So, took the car home, and I realized that this, it's an Impala, a 2001 Impala. And it's a very fancy car that when you get out, the lights stay on, but they turn off like in 20 seconds. Well, the little gal that I let drive the car now and then, she turns on the courtesy lights. And in an Impala, that's like 92 lights to get the baby out of the back seat. Well, then she closes the door and locks it, and the computer does not turn those lights out. So she's run the battery down on it a couple of times. So anyway, I had to discover that. I had to buy jumper cables. I had to jump it the third time. So anyway, that's just one day in the Bard's life. One day in the Bard's life. Here's what I have to say. That's just one example. And they happen almost daily. When I go out the front door daily, I have a big sign on my forehead that says, I want to meet assholes. I can't find people that know their job, know it well, and basically do their job. Now I'm going to take one step back. Bank tellers. Many times, bank tellers are pretty good. Want to cash a check or make a credit card payment, or what's going on with my overdrafts. I haven't had an overdraft now since I've been married to Mercy. Filipinos don't go for overdrafts. Anyway, everybody else. When I go into Taco Bell, they say we have 93 new tacos that have 62 pounds of sour cream in them and cheese that's blocked. Would you like to try it for lunch? I say to those people when they say that to me, why are you offering me what you want me to eat? This is a drive-through where I come up to the speaker and you say, how may I help you? And then I will tell you what I want to eat. Okay. They're idiots. I don't care what drive-up you go, you get the same bullshit. Well, the other day I'm driving down the street and I see this sign out front of where I usually buy Little Caesars pizza, and it says free fries today, free fries. I go, hell, that's Bard talk. They know the foreign language, free fries. So I drive into Little Caesars. Every time I go into a drive-in, there's nobody there. And I turn the corner to go in the drive-in, and every Mormon that has the Boy Scouts 30 in a van has gotten in front of me. I just turn my engine off and go, it's a Bard day. It's a damn Bard day. Well, anyway, I wait. I get up to the speaker, and she says, how would you like to try our pizza that's 82 miles long and has 1 pepperoni on it? No cheese. No, don't say, what do I want? I'm going to tell you what I want. Oh, okay. So I said, I'd like some free fries. She said, we don't have any free fries. And I said, look at that sign right there. There's 4 signs that says, free fries. She says, oh, that's the hamburger place behind us. I said, what's it doing on your lawn? I don't know. So the Bard gets no fries. I'm so pissed now. I go, screw it. I don't want any fries. I don't want any fries. Every day I find you people are untrained, unknowledgeable, and incompetent. Every time I go into a bank, the manager is standing beside the clerk. Now, I told you, most clerks in a bank do pretty well, but I look at the manager and I say, am I in a training program this morning? He says, yes, you are. And I say, I don't want to be in a training program. I want to quit. Get me a teller that really knows your banking system. Well, we don't have any. I said, do you know the system? No, I don't know it either, but we're just going to fake our way through it. Good. It's going to be a Bard day. Yesterday, I walk into a restaurant, and it has these wonderful, not bagels, they're scones. Scones and honey butter. You know, that's the diet I'm on right now. So Mercy says, I don't want to go in. I don't care. I'll go in by myself. I'm a big boy. So I walk in. I sit down. The sign says open. There's nobody in the restaurant. And I wait. And I wait. And I wait. I can only wait about 8 minutes. And so finally, I got up and left. So I did not get a scone in a restaurant that was open. Mercy said, well, why don't we go home? It looks like a Bard day. And I said, hell no. No, the Bard don't give up. So I go down to the pizza buffet. And I look at Mercy. She says, I'm not going in. I don't want to be with you. It's too dangerous. I go, fine. Sit in the car and listen to Filipino music. I don't care. So I go in. And there's no one in the restaurant. But there is a lady to take my money. So I get $1 off that day. Okay, so I go in. There's like 9 pizzas along the rack there. So I go up and I take 2 or 3 pieces of pizza, and I said to myself, boy, these feel like cardboard, but you know, maybe my eyesight and my feelings are not very good. So I take 3 or 4 pieces of pizza. I go back to the table. Cardboard would be a nice name for them. Now, here I am. There's only one girl in the place. Do I say, put these in the microwave, you morons? It's cold. Nah, I'll try to control myself. So I go to get a salad. The salad wasn't bad. Then I went to go get spaghetti. And I got the sauce first. And the lady starts to get me the spaghetti. She says, "Do you want this hot?" I said, "No, everything else in here is cold. Just give me cold spaghetti." So I paid $6 for cold spaghetti. Well, here's what I've been saying to Mercy, and now I'm saying it to you guys. There is a bipolar world. The Mormons tell you there's outer darkness. They tell you there's 3 degrees of glory. And you're all going to be gods. God damn. You can't do a thing. This society is totally screwed up. You can't find addresses. You can't, talk decent at a speaker. You can't make food properly. You can't test batteries. You can't fix cars. My brand new Toyota, the cruise control didn't work when I first bought the car for the first week, and I took it into Toyota, and they tested it, and they say it works. I go, "No, it doesn't. Why do you think I'm in here trying to get free cruise control?" And they said, "Well, we can't test it unless it's not working." I said, "Okay, then I drive across the United States, and I'm in Louisiana, and it breaks. Do you want me to ship the car to you?" He goes, "No. $30,000 and you guys can't find what's wrong with my cruise control." So anyway, there is a bipolar heaven. And those of you that are absolute idiots will not go to any of the Mormon places, not even hell. The bipolar world is very different than your world here. We run it, and we do expect you to be capable and competent. I don't mean a degree or a tech degree that teaches you nothing, and that you're a moron and you barely graduated from high school. You can't spell, you can't read a map. Most people nowadays can't even read a damn map. I had my GPS, TomTom. 2 of them go out within a month of each other. I called TomTom, and I said, you've sold me an inferior product. When did you buy it? And I said, about 1.5 years ago. They go, "Well, it's off the warranty." I said, "I don't give a shit. It's a piece of shit. You sold me a piece of shit. Send me one that works." "Well, we can't do that. We can reprogram it over the phone." I said, "Okay." I was here 2 hours with the computer, pushing buttons on the TomTom and whatever. And finally, the young boy says, "Well, I can't fix it." I said, "I'm not surprised. Anybody that answers a phone is usually an idiot. Give me to your supervisor." So I get the supervisor, and he says, "I understand you're having some problems with your TomTom." I said, "No, I'm having problems with your TomTom." He said, "Well, you bought it." I said, "Yeah, and I regret it. I'm going to go back and get a Garmin if you don't send me another one." He said, "Well, we can't send you another one." I said, "Oh, yes, you could." He said, "Well, we'll give you a certificate for 20% off. You pay 80% of the price." I said, "Well, there's the profit of Best Buy. There's the profit." I said, "You're not losing a dime." I said, "You're not doing anything to accommodate me." He says, "Well, we can't." I said, "No, it's you won't. It's you won't." So anyway, I'm going to tell you a little bit about bipolar heaven. When you come there, you will be dressed appropriately. And what I mean appropriately is in bipolar clothes. And that means that you're going to be attractive. And if you're a girl, you're going to wear a dress. And if you're a boy, you're going to wear slacks and a nice shirt. So when you come across the veil, that's what the Mormons call it. The bipolar veil is more like the Berlin Wall. It's hard to get in, but it's also hard to get out. And here it is. Everything we buy in a bipolar world, everything we expect services, if the person who made it defaulty, we kill them. They're destroyed. So we don't have a bunch of idiots walking around our world. We have some dead people laying on the ground, but we don't have idiots giving us service. Now here's something I thought about that fits this video. Why do you people give tips? Why do you give tips? I think the word is guarantee of good service. When I go into a restaurant here on your planet, I expect good service. I'm paying for the food. I expect someone clean and nice and cordial to come over and get my order and bring me the food and check on me, and that's the way it should be. Why should I have to pay them to do a good job? What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you? That you've invented a system of tips. In the bipolar world, there's no tips. If you're serving, you're sweet, you're smiling, you're clean, your hair's been washed. And if you get huffy, I just learned that word this week. If you get huffy with a customer, we just kill you. We just kill you. So, many of you are coming to the bipolar world. And there, when you are killed, there is reincarnation, and you come back as a cockroach. Hey, do your damn job. Do it well. Be proud of who you are. Don't give me a defective product and cause me to have a mental breakdown because you can't do your job. I want you to have health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins and in the sinews, power in the priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity, through all generations of time and throughout eternity. For God's sake, do your job. You don't want to be in bipolar heaven. You don't want, I guarantee you. I hate it here and you would hate it there. Bar gone.